Imagine a story, a really long story, one that spans generations and weaves together countless characters and events. It's like a TV show that goes on for years and years. But instead of just a few seasons, it has hundreds of episodes, each more thrilling than the last. This story is the Mahabharata, a tale so vast and intricate, it has been captivating audiences for millennia. It's one of the greatest epics from ancient India. A monumental work that stands as a testament to the rich cultural heritage of the Indian subcontinent. An epic is a long, exciting story about heroes and villains, gods and goddesses, and amazing adventures. It's a journey through time and space, filled with drama, emotion, and timeless lessons. The Mahabharata is a story about family, duty, war, and what is right and wrong. It delves deep into the complexities of human nature and the moral dilemmas we all face. It's a story that has been told and retold for thousands of years. Each retelling brings new insights and perspectives, making it ever relevant. People in India grow up listening to these stories. They are an integral part of the cultural fabric, passed down from generation to generation. They learn valuable lessons from them. Lessons about honor, bravery, loyalty, and the consequences of our actions. The Mahabharata teaches us about the importance of making good choices. It shows us the weight of our decisions and the impact they have on our lives and the lives of others. It shows us that even heroes make mistakes. No one is perfect and everyone has flaws. But it also teaches us that we can learn from our mistakes and become better people. Growth and redemption are central themes in this epic tale. Are you ready to hear this amazing story? A story that has stood the test of time and continues to inspire and teach. Let's dive into the world of the Mahabharata. Prepare yourself for an unforgettable journey through one of the greatest stories ever told. The Mahabharata is an epic tale that revolves around two prominent families, the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Both families belong to a grand royal dynasty known as the Kurus, which ruled over the ancient kingdom of Hastinapura. The Pandavas consist of 5 heroic brothers, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, and Sahadeva. Each brother is unique in his own way. They are celebrated for their unparalleled courage, immense strength, and unwavering righteousness, making them beloved figures in the kingdom. On the other hand, the Kauravas are their cousins, and astonishingly, there are 100 of them, led by their eldest brother. The eldest Kaurava, Duryodhana, harbors deep jealousy and resentment towards the Pandavas, feeling threatened by their virtues and popularity. Driven by his ambition and envy, Duryodhana covets the throne of Hastinapura and is determined to claim it for himself, no matter the cost. As time passes, the rivalry and tension between the Pandavas and the Kauravas intensify, leading to numerous confrontations and conflicts. This escalating enmity ultimately culminates in the epic Kurukshetra war, a monumental battle that alters the course of their lives and the fate of the kingdom forever. However, the Mahabharata is not merely a story about war and conflict. It delves deeply into the series of events and intricate circumstances that lead up to the war, painting a vivid picture of ancient Indian life. At its core, the Mahabharata is about the complex choices the characters make, the moral dilemmas they face, and the profound consequences of those choices, offering timeless lessons on duty, righteousness, and the human condition. One of the most important events in the Mahabharata is the game of dice. Duryodhana challenges Yudhishthira, the eldest Pandava, to a game of dice. Yudhishthira loves to gamble, but this game is rigged. Shakuni, Duryodhana's uncle, is a master of cheating. He makes sure that Yudhishthira loses everything: his wealth, his kingdom, his brothers, and even his wife, Draupadi. This event is a turning point in the story. It shows how greed and deceit can lead to disastrous consequences. The Pandavas are humiliated and exiled to the forest for 13 years. Life in exile is hard for the Pandavas. They face many challenges and dangers, but they also learn valuable lessons about humility, patience, and perseverance. During their exile, the Pandavas meet many wise sages. They learn about Dharma, which means righteousness or duty. They realize the importance of fighting for what is right, even when it's difficult. The Pandavas' exile ends, but Duryodhana refuses to return their kingdom. This leads to the inevitable, the Kurukshetra war. Section 5. Krishna's Counsel. Krishna is a central character in the Mahabharata. He is a god who takes human form to help the Pandavas. Krishna is a friend, philosopher, and guide to Arjuna, the greatest warrior among the Pandavas. Before the war begins, Arjuna is filled with doubt. He sees his relatives and friends on both sides of the battlefield. He doesn't want to fight. Krishna gives Arjuna a profound message about duty, karma, and the nature of life and death. This conversation becomes the Bhagavad Gita, a sacred text for Hindus. Section 6. On the battlefield. The Kurukshetra war is a massive battle that lasts for 18 days. It's a clash between good and evil, right and wrong. Warriors from all over India participate in this epic battle. More than 1 million warriors take part in this epic war. The war is filled with heroic deeds, tragic deaths, and moments of great sorrow. The war ends with the victory of the Pandavas, but it comes at a great cost. Many lives are lost on both sides, leaving a sense of profound loss. Section 7. The Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is the most famous part of the Mahabharata. It's a conversation between Krishna and Arjuna on the battlefield. Krishna's words guide Arjuna to do his duty, even though it's difficult. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us about the importance of Dharma, doing what is right; Karma, the law of action and consequence; Bhakti, devotion to God; and Moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death. The Bhagavad Gita is a timeless guide to life. Its teachings are relevant even today, offering wisdom for dealing with challenges and making difficult choices. Section 8. Lessons and Reflections. The Mahabharata, one of the greatest epics of ancient India, is a treasure trove of wisdom and guidance. The Mahabharata is full of moral and philosophical lessons. It delves deep into the human psyche, exploring the complexities of human nature and the eternal struggle between good and evil. It's not just a story about a war, it's a story about life. The battlefield of Kurukshetra is a metaphor for the inner battles we all face, the choices we make, and the paths we choose. It teaches us about the importance of making the right choices, as every action has consequences. The teachings of the Mahabharata emphasize the significance of wisdom and discernment in our daily lives, controlling our anger and greed, as these emotions can lead to destruction. The epic warns us about the dangers of unchecked desires and the havoc they can wreak on our lives and relationships. Being true to our duty, since we all have responsibilities we must fulfill. Arjuna's dilemma on the battlefield teaches us about the importance of duty and righteousness, even when faced with difficult choices, and forgiveness and compassion, even in the face of adversity. The characters in the Mahabharata exemplify the virtues of forgiveness and compassion, reminding us to uphold these values in our own lives. The Mahabharata challenges us to look within ourselves and ask difficult questions. It encourages self-reflection and introspection, urging us to understand our true selves and our place in the world. It encourages us to strive for righteousness and live a meaningful life. By following the path of Dharma, we can lead lives filled with purpose, integrity, and inner peace. Section 9. A Timeless Treasure. The Mahabharata is more than just a story. It's a cultural treasure of India. It has been passed down through generations, shaping Indian values, beliefs, and traditions. The epic has been adapted into countless plays, dances, songs, and works of art. It continues to inspire people all over the world. The Mahabharata reminds us that the battle between good and evil, right and wrong, is a constant in life. It teaches us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for redemption and a better tomorrow. Section 10. Mahabharata in the world today. The Mahabharata is still relevant today. Its themes of family conflicts, political intrigue, and moral dilemmas resonate with modern audiences. The story is being retold in new and interesting ways through books, movies, and even graphic novels. It continues to spark discussions and debates about ethics, duty, and the human condition. The Mahabharata reminds us that even though times change, the essential truths about life remain the same. It encourages us to learn from the past, live in the present, and strive for a better future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.